Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and boy, I got a curiosity today. I thought I would share it with you, and it's always part of my learning experience. I'm going to call this one, Whose Reel Is This Anyway? You can see I have two similar reels here. This one is an Okuma Classic. It's the 300L, been around quite some time. This one's in good condition. I picked this up on a part sale because it's missing the handle and the ferrule and the star drag knob. This one is a Shakespeare. It's the old Tidewater. I guess this one's the Tidewater 30L SKP. This one's missing a few side plate screws. So here's my question. Whose reel is this? And here's why. I started looking at the Shakespeare first because I just wanted to see what was involved in this one. I've already taken out a few screws to expedite this process here, but I took this out to open it up, and I'm familiar with this reel. I've repaired quite a few of these over time, but I wanted to show you what the reel is, and I guess that's what kind of caused me. Now, this one has a parallel. I showed you the Bass Pro Shops offshore angler reel, and the technology was clearly the Abu Garcia. So here's the side plate off the Tidewater, and this is where I kind of got the surprise. I took the side plate off of the Classic, the Okuma, and I'll be darned, other than the way that the screws line up on the cross posts, these are identical reels, and I would suspect that I could interchange the parts. So if anybody has any information out there, if anybody knows something in terms of who might have manufactured these reels, I'd like to learn more, because you can see very quickly and very easily that they're identical on the inside, right down to some of the techniques. Clearly the free spool assembly is identical. Oops, dropped that one. The release springs are in the same place. The spring is mounted in the same part of the side plates. 3 screws to 3 screws, flatheads, retaining clip. In this case we have a screw, but I've seen the Shakespeares with the retaining clips as well. So who made the reel? If anybody has the answer to that question, I'd like to know. I know that, like I said, I've done dozens of the Tidewater 30Ls. This is the first time I've opened up a Classic Okuma, but these are competitive companies. They're not jointly owned. I mean, if I saw a Shakespeare and a Pfluger, I'd say that's fine. They share designs. They're part of the greater company. But Shakespeare and Okuma are competitors. So it's odd that you would see the same design in both of these. But at any rate, I wanted to point that out to you. We're going to do the SKP, the Tidewater 30L. We'll do that in a follow-up video. I'll show you how to take this apart, clean it up, and reassemble. I'm looking for the balance of parts here on this Okuma Classic. Once I get those, I'll show you how to take this one apart. Believe it or not, it's going to be identical to the way that you take the Shakespeare apart, because pretty much they are identical reels. So at any rate, I just want to make a short video, because every now and then I get surprised and I learn something, and I figure it's a nice place on this channel to go ahead and share that, and also request information. So if anybody knows what company may have made these, then I would like to know that as well, because clearly they're using the same technology, same design, and it looks like I could probably even interchange the parts there. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something like I just learned something, and we'll show you both of these, how to take these apart and tune them up and put them back together in a future video. But for now, I'm asking the question. It's not rhetorical. Whose reel is it? If anybody has any information, please share it in the comments. If you like this video, please do so on YouTube. If you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle.